So fast forward, as I was sharing also that I was in a really bad accident. This was in 2016, so just right after my mom passed away. And I spent almost 2017 learning how to walk again. I have a metal plate in my hip. I had to get 3 surgeries, and it's by the grace of God I'm standing here before you all today. It's nothing but His grace and His mercy and His love.
Yes.
And so I'm so grateful. And, people would come to visit. One of my good friends, she would come all the time. She called me one day just to do regular girl chat and didn't even realize what had happened to me. She detoured from where she was going to work and she came to help me. She wasn't able to make it to her today, but her name's Jessica, and I thank her so much.
Yeah.
But the one lady that is here today, when I tell y'all, she came, she prayed for me, y'all. She sat by my hospital bed, whether I was at Grady or at Piedmont Henry. She sang over me. She always asked me, Chivonne, what do you need? And I didn't want to ask anybody for favors. But one day I was like, oh my goodness, I need to take care of some financial things. And I just gave her my whole bank card, all my little lunch money, y'all. And she went and took care of it and just loved on me, y'all. And so I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Come give me some love, honey, like you've been doing for all this time. And you know what? It's so interesting because at the time I had just met this young lady. She didn't have to do this. She just loved on me. Let me tell you, I met her. We used to pop popcorn together. We volunteered at our kids' elementary school. And we just hit it off. Like, we've been joined at the hip ever since. And she just been loving on me, and I haven't forgotten that you just came to the hospital, out of your way. These are people with families. She's a wife, she has children, she has businesses, she is working. She didn't say she was too busy for me. She came, she sat with me, sat by my bedside, prayed over me, sang for me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and your gift. And again, it's for whatever you want to put in there, but always remember to look at your glasses half full instead of half empty, okay? Thank you, love. Thank you. Now, this young lady, and like I said, how I just met Trenda, I had just met this young lady too. And when I tell y'all, these people just showed up like little angels. It was like magic or Houdini or something, literally just showed up in my life. It was nothing but God. And when I was this is right after my husband passed, and I was kind of in shock, to be quite honest. It was a sudden death. And probably like once a week I would get a phone call from a young lady, and she would just keep asking me how I was doing, and I would kind of just keep it business related. And she was like, no, how are you doing? And she was still on the phone with me for hours, and it was almost like strange to me because I wasn't accustomed to that. Just somebody loving on me for no reason, somebody that I barely knew. And she was genuinely concerned about how I was doing, how I was coping with and picking up to my new norm after the man I was married to for 10 years was no longer there. Chef Bird, thank you.
Yes.
Don't you make me cry. You messed up my new eyelashes.
Showed out at the memorial.
When I tell y'all,
I
tell y'all was genuinely concerned. And I'm not done telling y'all. So my husband, I had a celebration of life instead of a traditional funeral. She's also, as you notice, I'm calling her Chef Bird. She brought the food for my repast and would not take a dime from me.
Wow.
When I tell y'all, this lady loved on me, y'all. And I had just met her. So it was, like I said, it was almost kind of strange to me a little bit because I was just like, I wasn't used to that. Like somebody just loving on me and just genuinely, if you've read the book already, you'll see in my story how I shared. My mom called me from her dying bed while she was in hospice to ask me how I was doing. And when I tell you that broke me, not in a bad way, but I was just so overjoyed because I wasn't accustomed to somebody calling just to say, how are you doing? This lady called me all the time, and I had just met her to see how I was doing. She has a significant other. She has children. When I tell you she has multiple businesses, she's a chef. She she's an author. She does full event services. She does my lawn. She's a lawn care facilitator.
Well, dang.
When I tell y'all, this lady is
Entrepreneur.
a serial entrepreneur, and she found time in her day to call me on a regular basis, little old me, just to make sure I was all right. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. I know, look, both of us messing up our new lashes, right? Thank you.
Thank you, Chef Bird. Thank you so
this
much.
next person, this is probably completely off guard. They probably gonna be a little bit mad that I said this, but you know how I think we all have somebody that we love, but they still get on our nerves. Y'all got somebody like that in your life? This person, he's such a sweetheart. But let me tell you, when my husband first passed, and I was still in Bermuda, so literally like the next day, this person was calling me overseas to make sure I was okay. When I got home, was calling, checking on me. You know, in the night, those midnight hours when, you know, it's quiet and you're just doing nothing but thinking, and you know, that's when you feel it the most, right? This person would call me, get me up out of bed, like, let's go to the Waffle House. Let's just get up. Let's go catch a movie. Let's just get up and get out, right? And at first I was like, look, my husband just passed. Don't you think you finna try to date me, right? Like, I don't know where you going with this, right? But it was strictly platonic. It was coming from a genuine place, just loving on me. And I know I'm gonna hear about this later because they didn't want to come up here. But Marcus.
Come on, Marcus. You family now.
I fuss at you and I give you heat. But I
Smoke.
needed you then more than I ever needed somebody. And when I tell you, you was just loving on me, and I don't thank you. You don't give me later. Thank you. I appreciate it. You gotta get your glass. Give me a glass. Good grief. Thank you. When I tell y'all, I can go on and on and on. These people just really loved on me. And you know, and I have my family. Don't get me wrong. My family loved on me, showed up and showed out when I needed them. But you know, it's sometimes when it's just coming from places you didn't expect. Right. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People that just they didn't have to. You know, people I just met loving on me unconditionally. You know what I mean? It was just really, I didn't know what to say. Sometimes I was just almost even second guessing, like, do you want something? Like, wait.
That's her first question.
You know,
What they want,
fall
Kimmy?
back, put your guard down. It's okay. I had to learn that. And I learned that through these people, just showing up and showing out. And I appreciate them so much. Two other people that was here that left, but they didn't want me to acknowledge anyway. But I don't know if y'all saw the couple that was here in the front. They're elders at my church. Mm-hmm. When I tell y'all they loved on us and loved on us and loved on us. Loved on us. So I know for the sake of time, I'm making sure they're here before I start. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all.
Who you looking for?
I was there, okay. Miss Michelle, come on up while I talk. I know her mom really well, but I didn't know her at the time. And when I went to go and visit my mom in hospice, this young lady was there every day.
Every day.
And at the time, I didn't really even know her. And I was just like, who is this lady? Just like the angel was sitting here with my mom, praying with her, when my mom couldn't even hardly move anymore, couldn't talk. She was there by her side, loving on her, loving on when I came in the room and was just barely able to pull it together and try to be strong and not cry for my mom. This was my ray of sunshine when I walked in the door, y'all. Thank you. I mean, I feel like we just got to know each other during that time. We didn't really know each other that well other than in passing.
You good.
And singing in the choir. And our mom, I knew your mom, and I guess you knew mine. But yes, so thank you. Give her a glass, baby. Thank you. I love y'all so much. Like, Y'all have no idea the impact you had on my life.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
I appreciate you so much. The other glasses, the people aren't here, but I'm just gonna randomly, this is just kind of freelancing at this point, that I just wanna randomly say thank you to somebody or a few people. Miss Vicky, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Because you almost family.
Yes.
You really are. I don't even know why I call you Miss Vicky. I should say Mama Vicky, but we appreciate you. Thank you for everything. It's not even one specific thing. You just been there, for whatever. And we thank you. We love you. Come on up and get you a glass. And like I said, put whatever y'all want. Either water, some wine, some soda. I want to encourage you all to look at your glasses half full instead of half empty. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you. But these are all the people that made me say, good grief, y'all. Literally. We got more glasses? Really? Well, we're going to keep on going then, right? It's a couple more. And I got boxes. You know what? Who was the first person here tonight? Do y'all remember the first guest? No? Okay, well, I'm going to go completely left field with this one. This person, when I tell you, supports everything I do and always just repost, and before I even knew them, like I literally didn't even know them, and I just saw on social media my stuff getting reposted and reposted and reposted, and I'm just like, that is really so sweet of her. Like, oh my gosh, like who does that? Trina? Thank you for being my little social media fairy. I appreciate you always showing love to everybody. She just started a whole business just loving on folks. She is the founder of The Best of Clayton. She showcases everything good in Clayton County.
Hey.
And I guess she likes me a little bit, right? Thank you, love. We appreciate you. And I want to encourage you to look at your glasses half full instead of half empty. Okay, dear? Come on. And to Mr. Trina. Her hubby over there.
Oh yeah, she got a husband, huh?
Oh, okay. That was not right. Two more? Okay. All righty. Robbie, you give a gift out for me. I think I know who you going to give this gift to. Give a gift for us. Who you want to give a gift to? I knew that's who you was going to give that gift to. I didn't have to give one because I knew Robbie had her.
Two peas in the
Kimmy,
pod.
go Auntie Kimmy.
Thank you, Nancy.
We want to encourage you to look at your glasses half full instead of half empty. Thank you for making us say good grief. Thank you. And I know she thinking something different. No, in a good way too. Good grief. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And then, without further ado, my other sister that's in the house tonight, we're going to get you on up here on the stage. Come on, sister. Can somebody get a picture of me with both of my sisters?